Have you ever heard the term fiduciary? In particular, fiduciary when it comes to your investments or finance. What is a fiduciary? What is a fiduciary supposed to do? What is a fiduciary required to do? It's really interesting. We're going to get into that right now. So fiduciary, I remember, going back to when I've been working in financial services for going on 25 years now. And there was a point in time where I felt like a representative of a company. There was a point in time where I felt like I was a broker, brokering products. And then I remember when the idea of being a fiduciary to clients really started to catch on. And it's been somewhat recently in the past, mostly in the past 10 years. And the idea of a fiduciary is you don't work for commissions, you don't sell products, you put your clients' needs ahead of your own. So the number one thing that a fiduciary is supposed to do is put their clients' best interest ahead of their own best interest. And the best interest for an advisor is going to be how they're compensated. And so a lot of advisors are compensated on commissions. Sometimes it's just commissions. Sometimes it's a combination of commissions and fees. But it's the commission part that makes it weird. And even though I worked in that environment, and yes, I was a part of it, and yes, I was pretty good at going out and having conversations with individuals about what they were looking to accomplish in retirement. And the companies that I was working for would give me this sort of basket of options, and because it benefited the company, they wanted me to promote their product. And a lot of times the product was annuities, or the product was mutual funds, or the product was these real estate investments. And there was a part of me that at the time, because maybe I didn't know any better, I thought it was the best of what was available. But the way that my mind works is I'm a curious person. I always want to know what's the best or what's going on. And so my business evolved into getting completely away from products, getting completely away from commissions, working specifically with clients on what's called a fee-only basis. So the idea is our clients pay us a fee, or my clients pay me a fee to manage their portfolio. In doing so, I have a vested interest in them doing well. We're literally sitting on the same side of the table. Our values are aligned. I want my clients to do well because if they do well, I do well. I want to preserve my clients' assets because if we preserve their assets, we're preserving our income. It's the relationship that I think should exist for everyone in the financial services industry. Unfortunately, that's not the case. And that's why I wanted to bring up, just here real quick, just this term fiduciary. It's being thrown around a lot. And the definition is very specific. The definition is a fiduciary puts their clients' needs ahead of their own. The idea of a fiduciary is the fiduciary looks at all of the investment options that are available and chooses the option that's best for the client as opposed to best for the advisor. There are other relationships out there where like a brokerage relationship, the advisor doesn't have to choose the best option for the client, but the fiduciary relationship makes the most sense. But this term fiduciary, unfortunately, is being used in marketing. It's being used in marketing a lot. And so what I keep hearing are people putting themselves out there as fiduciaries and calling themselves fiduciaries, but then at the same time, they're working for insurance companies or insurance organizations and selling, this is just one example, but let's say the insurance companies or organizations selling annuity products. And I don't know how you can call yourself a fiduciary and at the same time sell somebody a product from an insurance company that you get a commission on, not knowing how the client is going to perform moving forward. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. And frankly, we're getting a lot of pushback on this. Not from the SEC or not from the insurance companies, but from these advisors that are literally on the internet and even on radio in some cases. And there's like, well, hey, I'm a fiduciary, and we're out there going like, no, you're not. How can you be a fiduciary when you put your needs ahead of your client's needs? And they're trying to fight back and saying, well, no, I'm a true fiduciary. So they're very, very upset about it. So what I would take away from this would be a true fiduciary does not sell products. A true fiduciary does not take commissions. A true fiduciary has a relationship with you, and the relationship is based on their ability to provide value. And that value should be, can they show you a higher average rate of return, net of whatever fee they're charging? Outside of that fee, hopefully they can show you a way to do it more efficiently with less risk. If a true fiduciary can sit down with you and show you how to get higher rate of returns than what you're currently doing after their fee, reduce the amount of risk you're taking to get those returns, and then along the way, educate you on all of the investment options that are available, not try to push products on you, chances are that's a great relationship. And even though markets aren't always up, just like they aren't always down, in my experience, people are looking for someone that they can trust, that they can have a long-term relationship with, and that can help them along the way. But that advisor and that fiduciary needs to show value. And again, higher rates of return net of fees, less risk, and a relationship that you can count on, I think can help you be more successful, but not just more successful, more confident in retirement. And that confidence and peace of mind, in my experience, is what most people are looking for. Thank you for watching. Go to guardingyournestegg.com for your free and objective personal financial plan.